with him.
That's the reality. So man need to understand, yeah, that like I would take Xavi. If they say, yo, Xavi at Manchester United, like here we go, safe. You know them ones. Then I'll start doing all my research on all of his systems and all these things, and I'll embrace it. Do you know what I'm saying? And we'll do all of that, bro. We'll do all the tiki-taka stuff. Trust me. However, Glasner just makes like the most amount of sense right now, bro. And it will feel like, because it felt at the time, and I said it, when we let Ralph Rangnick go, I said, yo, the biggest mistake these man could have made. And if we end up getting Glasner in, it feels like man just continue on from there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's the right kind of person that we need at the club. Someone that understands football, understands the direction we need to go in. Do you know what I mean? And he is adaptable, bro.
Right, because he can play the back three. People are saying he can play the back four. That's why I'm not opposed to.
He can play the 3, the 4. And he understands that he has to build the team around the players.
Yeah, and this and the conversation surrounding all the managers is well and truly great, but show and tell here. I'm looking at whoever the next manager is. I'm looking second, third, fourth, fifth lineups. I'm looking at you. Like, all right, who are you playing? None of this. You get 10 games and you got to start figuring out stuff quick. Who works for you? Who doesn't? Who's good enough and who's not? And all these type of things. This is why whether it's Iraola, Glasner, Xavi, whoever, what you did before is pretty much irrelevant to me. What do you do here? Because we watched Amorim join here and do complete stripping. The same with Ten Hag as well. That's where I'm at with it. Like, I'm just tired of it. Like, managers coming here and just turning stupid. So go and sack this manager and go get whoever. Like I say, Iraola would be my preference, but I'm not opposed to Glasner or Xavi. But as I have my reservations about all of them for different reasons. About all of them. Xavi more so because he's not been in the Premier League to what Amorim was talking about. And the other two, Glasner and Iraola, in terms of pressure.
And also the leaks as well. A lot of leaks have been suggesting that United are looking at Premier League, proven. That's what they're looking at. They're saying that they would prefer somebody that's got experience of the league, bro. And
that's smart. That's smart.
I can't see past Xavi kind of being Amorim all over again. Not in terms of the results, but the fact that we're looking at what someone's done somewhere else and assuming that they're going to do it here.
Yes. And also, again, the pressure of the league, the same way we talk about it for players, I think it's the same for managers. And also, I don't know if he has a wife and kids and stuff, they got to get acclimatized to the country as well. That also plays a part too. And he's coming from sunny Spain, where a warm climate, and then you join Manchester United, and it's raining all the time. All right. That's why. But again, I'm not opposed to Xavi because they have they all have more pros than cons, and even the cons are unfair. It's more unknowns. With Iraola, Glasner, and Xavi, it's more unknowns rather than actual cons. They've not done anything where I go, that's a red flag, that's bad. No, Xavi's not been here. That's not his fault. Iraola and Glasner haven't managed at this level. So can they deal with the pressure? That's not their fault. They need an opportunity to do so. That's why when people say, oh, they can't deal with the pressure, how do we know if there's no substitute?
Yeah.
It's like trying to replicate taking a penalty in a Champions League final.
You're right. You don't know if somebody can take the pressure of a Champions League final penalty until they take a Champions League final penalty.
You can do all the training you want. You can take all the penalties in training. You can get in a psychologist. You can take 100 penalties a day for the whole season, but there's no substitute for that long-ass walk. And we've heard legends say that walk from the center circle to the penalty is different. Like
that lonely ass walk, blood. You know
it's
the
ones
walk,
there. You know, you by yourself.
And but especially I'm saying, shout out Thai, blood. Especially if it's raining, you know them, man.
It's raining,
you just never know, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's raining as well, blood.
You don't want to cramp up. The noise of the crowd. You thinking about where am I putting it? I'll say this right now. I wouldn't take one. Scratch that. I know I wouldn't. Champions League final. Nah. Don't put me on one, gaffer. Nah. I'm not taking one. Nah. That's too. I know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a decent penalty taker, but now when that comes back to the point about the managers, it's more the unknowns. So it depends on where you want to go with it in regards to it. I just want us to be a competitive, cohesive unit again. That's where I'm at. I think Iraola fits that bill. I think Glasner does. Xavi probably does well, to be honest.
No, Xavi does do well, bro. It's very difficult to do worse than this manager, though, flawless, bro. It's low-hanging fruit, innit? All you need to do is win back-to-back games and you're the messiah, bro.
Yo, build him a statue. Yo, I might cry tears when we win back to
back.
back.
This is it. That and big up Carl, yeah. This is facts. I remember we watched this game. We done a watch along. I couldn't believe the football that Xavi had Barcelona playing. They absolutely dog walked to Real Madrid. However, you know what I mean? There's contrasting stories as to why Xavi's tenure at Barcelona petered out the way it did. Some people are saying it was they were run badly, and some people are saying that it was because of him as a coach, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't really know. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fact is, yeah, I don't care enough to find out, bro. Like, we've got managers in this league that are here and ready.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, I would with Xavi. He's the one I know the least about because he's not managed here. I talk to some Barcelona fans. That's what I do. If we do get Xavi, be like, all right, tell me what happened. Tell me the good moments. Tell me the bad moments. Like, what's his strengths? What do you think's his weaknesses? Were you a fan when he joined? Did he make you a fan? But a lot of them
have said, yeah, like he's a good coach. But a lot of them have said that he's too emotional.
They said that about Xavi.
Yeah, bro. I've been told by multiple of them saying, "Oh yeah, he's too emotional, bro."
But then again, that could be used in a favor because people would say that about it. Could be certain people would say about Klopp, for example. Is that just his management style? Is he very just on the very much on the emotional edge all the time, trying to get the most out of his players, like a Conte, for example, like a Simeone? Is he just more animated? Is that just him as a person type of thing, rather than a?
It could be, but bro, after having an emotional Portuguese manager, man, I don't want this brother nowhere near.
I hear you, man. I hear you. This is why I'm just like, yo, I hear that. That's why I'm saying, go get Iraola. I need some attacking football.
But yeah, but this is why I want Glasner, bro. Because for me, yeah, like temperament's important, and Ralph is very matter of fact, and Glasner's very similar to him. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And he is a
is he Austrian, right?
Yeah, he's a disciple of Ralph Rangnick, bruv. And it's one of them ones where the fact that we've got Vivel in recruitment as well, yeah. But I just think it works well, man, because Vivel been associated with the Red Bull guys and Ralph and that. Like, bro, it just fits, blood. I can't even lie. It just makes sense. Yeah, because when we look at the recruitment, bro, it makes sense. And this thing here, yeah, think about the Jose Real Madrid team. I swear one of his teams scored like 100 goals or something like that.
They scored a lot of goals. Maybe when I say that about him being pragmatic, I'm not saying.
And Jose's a pragmatic motherfucker, but when you got good players, they did bit. It's one of the ones where, bro, Jose's team weren't scoring all them goals because Jose is a manager that coaches a team to score loads of goals, blood. He coaches you to not score goals, but when you've got quality players, they just make it work, bro. Like, there's goals in this Man United team. We just haven't unlocked them yet.
Oh yeah, it was definitely attacking players, and that's not me saying to this as well to Matona that his pragmatism can't be eliminated. I'm just going off what I've seen. I can only go off what I've seen. Yeah, that's all. I can only go off what he's done at Palace, and he's done a great job at Palace. That's why he'd been my number 2 option. And if we get him, if I didn't want him, I'd turn around and say, nah, don't bring him in. I'm cool with it, but I can only go off what he's done at Palace. And that's the good part. And it's not necessarily bad at Palace. It might be because of the players he has, but I don't know. That goes into the more.
Bro, when you look at the Palace players, no one's saying, no one's sitting there watching this team and saying, run me this player, run me that player, run me this player. Like, he's got players, like playing out their skin. Sar's playing out his skin right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously,
bring Mateta with him, man.
Bro, I'm a big fan of Mateta, but it's funny because in the little interview that he done the other day, he spoke about what I liked, was that you don't often, hear managers talk about improving individual players. And it's only a 9-minute thing, but he speaks about improving Mateta. He speaks about Colomwani. He speaks about Wout Weghorst, because he had Wout Weghorst at Wolfsburg. And he talks about working with strikers and their positioning and making sure that they spend a lot of time within the width of the goalpost, because that's where the majority of the goals are scored from. Like, when you're hearing managers speak about improving players, that's a coach there. You know what I'm saying? Not, I don't have my players or I don't have the right profile of players. And bro, Mateta's starting to score more goals since he's gone there, bro. It's not a fucking coincidence.
Yeah, the most out, because he's realized what Mateta has in regards to the attributes and played to his strength. Same with Sa. We know about Eze's qualities, and people talk about him, and then he's just got workmanlike and a system that works around him. And I put him and Iraola in that bracket and go, you've both done that. Because I don't think there's either of those teams people go, give me that player, that player, that player. There's the odd one. That's it. Because look how Kirkes looks now at Liverpool.
Yeah.
Look how he's struggling now. Holson at points. Holson, I think, is a good centre back, but at points at Madrid, he hasn't looked good. I don't know how Zabani's done at PSG. Kepa, we know his limitations. So that's how I look at him.
Yeah, bro, I can't lie, bro. I still think Alonso's getting sacked, guys.
You reckon he's gone?
Brother, listen.
Or you reckon
nah, bro, I gave him 18 months when he signed the contract. You know them ones. And now I'm thinking, bro, he might not see the season out, broski.
That's a long. They have been better. That's what I will say.
You know the ones there.
Dude, they have looked better. They've looked more balanced. I think it's just about winning things for them. If they win things, he'll be fine. If they don't, that's when you're in trouble. Oh, that's a great goal. We just got a bang.
I say Mateta's decent, bro. We don't need Mateta, bro. We got Sesko now, bro. I'll be honest here. We don't need a striker. I'm cool with Sesko, man, and Xerxes as the 2 number 9s. I'll be real. I'm cool with them.
I think it's with Sesko it's just more of the unknown because we don't pass him the ball. Like he scored against Brentford and then we just didn't kick the ball long to him. No crosses to attack. No passes played into his feet where I can say his link-up play was bad or his link-up play was good or he's bad area, etc., etc. Like I don't know about Sesko. I was skeptical about the signing because of the price tag, but we'll see how he does. But he needs service. He only played 2 matches.
Yeah, but I hear it, bro. I just think he's got good fundamentals, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got very good fundamentals. And this is why, I think that he's going to be all right, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when I look at Sesko, like his movement in between the lines is very good. I like his first and second and even third movements at times. Like just little link-ups I see him do, like little touches and little flick passes around the corner. Like he's got something about him, bro. Like he's got a bit about him. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you watch strikers, like even when they're not scoring, like you look at Gyökeres, bro. He's not scoring, but he's ass. You know them ones there, like bro. When you see that guy play football, like he's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like no flick round the corner, no 1-2, no first touch, no nothing, bro. He's complete garbage. You know them ones there. So it's one of them ones where if I've got a striker that can receive the ball and just touch it round the corner, we're going somewhere already.
Yeah,
like
he looks awful.
The bro looks like he's running in custard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he looks like. So it's one of them. Even Erling, we used to talk about Erling and say, you know what, Erling ain't got feet, but bro, his feet are improving slowly, innit? But
because his link up, his hold up plays game, his hold up plays
exactly. But he's bro. Listen, Gyökeres makes Erling look like fucking R9, bro.
Yeah,
like on the ball.
Gyökeres is bad.
Do you get what I'm saying?
A pass was played down the side, and I think it was Child came over to him and he just got the ball taken off of him. I was like, yo,
that's what I'm saying, bro. So
you better score at Haaland rate. Like you better be scoring.
Bro, he makes Lukaku look cultured. Do you know what I'm saying? So
he is worse than Lukaku.
It's one of them ones where, because of that, I can give Sesko time because I can see the raw materials that he has to his game, and I know that United are holding him back because if he was playing for like the Liverpools or the Arsenals or the Chelseas, he'll be scoring, bro. I know that we're not creating because even the goal he did score, you look at his movement for the goal and even his alertness to have 3 bites of the cherry in the first place. He reacted. And then he reacted again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's showing the right kinds of signs, innit? He's showing it.
Yeah. No, he is, and that's what it is with me. I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I just need to see him more. He started 2 games in a row. He started against City, got nothing. Started against Brentford, got barely anything after the goal. Like with me, it's just wait and see. That's where I'm at with Sesko. Wasn't a fan of him because of the price tag and the way people was talking about him before the signing. That was my main issue. Because when I asked people about, what's he good at? People told me, his ceiling, his potential. His sell-on value. What about, that's all well and good. What does he do now? Because when Belieber was when there was conversation surrounding Belieber when we was in for him, that wasn't mentioned. And Belieber's potential is high. His ceiling is high.
Very, very high. But they're talking about what he's doing now, though. But it's different because he's in the league. Remember, Sesko came from a team that finished mid-table in Germany, so it's very difficult for you to say, and he only scored, I think, 9 goals or something.
So like 11 or something like that.
9 or 10 or something. So either way, like that was in the league. So they couldn't say, based on what he's doing now, X, Y, Z, because we don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Point is, people would have said that to me. People are like, it's the ceiling. It's like, all right, so what's he saying now? And this is me not writing him off. I think he's been put in an unfair situation. Especially the money. There's no way he should have cost more than Mbeumo and Cunha.
No way, he should have cost more.
And he didn't, to be fair. He cost 60.
Was it 60 odd?
I thought it was 70 or something like that.
I thought it was 70.
Nah, I think altogether, even including add-ons, I think he might be cheaper than Mbumo still. Mbumo was 71 including add-ons. I think he was just underneath that. I could be wrong though. But he was around the same price.